Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am gonna come at you with a very fresh and glowy and easy and minimal look today. So hopefully you are going to enjoy this, find some good tips. I'm very excited because a portion of this video is sponsored by Persona Cosmetics. Now, if you have been following me for any amount of time, and I'm talking like the people that have been following me for years, you know that the Identity palette from Persona Cosmetics has been one of my favorite palettes for, I mean, ever since it launched. It's been in my favorite palette videos, my top 5 videos. I love it so much. It was one of the very first items that was ever sent to me from a company years ago. I just adore it. And ever since then, everything I have tried from Persona Cosmetics, I have also adored. This video, I'm going to be using a few things from Persona, but I want to really talk about their new Highlight Multi-Stick. So this is for eyes, cheeks, and lips. It comes in the same packaging as their bronzer, which I have used many times and love. This is a sheer cream highlighter that's infused with 24 karat gold flecks. So looks. So this is the packaging, pretty identical to the bronzer. It says that no blending is needed, just apply and pat. This is what it looks like. So we're gonna be using this today. I'm gonna be talking about it and showing you just a very easy no makeup look, because it does even state on their website that it's designed for your no makeup days. So this has squalane, jojoba oil, shea butter, white tea extract, and green tea extract. So super nourishing, very pretty, and I just wanted to bring you a fresh, glowy look. So I'm gonna pull my hair back and we're gonna get started. Oh, I also wanted to mention that they graciously gave me a discount code. It's not an affiliate code. It's just to benefit y'all. It is Mandy10 and it will work site-wide for 10% off. So I'll put all that information down in the description box below. So this is me like straight out of skincare. I do have my brows done. I do have my eyes primed, because no matter whether I wear makeup, I do those 2 steps. So if I was doing an absolute no makeup day, this is what I would look like walking out the door. If I wanted to freshen up a little bit, these are the steps that I would take. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get rid of these circles using my Jane Iredale Enlighten Plus. This is in the shade 1, and this is a step that I do every single day. And I just realized I have no mirror here, which is not good, but I'm just gonna tap this into those pesky dark circles that I was genetically blessed with, and that no amount of sleep is gonna get rid of, no amount of zero allergies is gonna get rid of. They're there to stay. So I have to do this step. I don't have to, but I choose to do this step every day that I wear makeup. Now, I am not going to wear foundation today. I am only gonna be using concealer. So I'm gonna be using the Clinique. This is the Even Better All Over Concealer and Eraser. I've talked about this being one of my very favorites for a very long time. Couple reasons I'm choosing this one today, because A, it works on both my face and my under eyes very well, and B, it is my skin tone. Like, it's not a shade lighter. It's not, you know, going to not match my face and brighten up my under eyes. It works everywhere. So I'm just gonna take that, put a little bit right here, and see how I'm like going down. I don't typically do this when I'm just concealing my under eyes, but because I'm gonna be using this all over, I'm kind of going down in a little angle right here so I can get some of this redness covered on my cheeks, my chin, and I'll just put a little bit up on my forehead to even everything out. So I'm gonna start with a sponge under my eyes, because that's typically what I use to blend out, and then I'll just press into the rest of the face. But see how that just took that redness down and acted as a foundation, but I'm not getting another product out. I'm not doing a different step. It makes everything very cohesive while also being very fast. So on my like no makeup days or no makeup days where I just want to be fast, but I still want to have coverage, this is what I do. Now, I'm not going to say this is a set rule like 100% of the time, but I am gonna say 99% of the time, if I am putting any kind of base product on, like I just did, whether it be a tinted moisturizer or a foundation or a concealer used all over, you better believe I'm putting a bronzer on too. I just find it to be completely necessary for me and my skin. So I'm gonna take the Bronze Multi-Stick from Persona in the shade Dune. Typically, I do not like to just stripe things on my skin, but that is when I will have more of a layer of actual foundation on. I don't want it to disturb anything. I have such a small amount of product on my face. This is not gonna disturb anything. So I am just going to paint it on my forehead, my cheeks, maybe even a little bit on the side of my nose. Who am I? And even in the crease of my eyes. But did you see how I just slapped it on there, and then I'm gonna take a brush and blend it out a little bit, but that's gonna give the most natural contour to the eye because it doesn't look like I was trying to be precise. I really just wanted to give a contour. Now I'm gonna press this color in. This does come in multiple shades. Again, this one is the color Dune, and this is the BK Beauty 106 brush. But see how I'm just kind of stippling it in so that it stays where I want it to stay, but it so easily blends into the skin. And then if I want to add a little bit more, like I do on my forehead, I can also just pick it up straight from the bullet and apply it that way. I'm going to blend whatever is on my face up onto the cheeks as well, because I'm not going to be using any kind of blush today. Let's take a little bit of powder and set some of the shinier parts before we add a little bit of highlight where we want it to be. So this is the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm using a Wayne Goss, I think this is like a special edition holiday brush. And I'm just gonna tap that mostly on the forehead and in the T-zone area. See how that just took down that shine right there? I don't want to take down the luminosity everywhere because that to me is what gives that like no makeup look, but I do want to take it down a little bit. Now let's use this glorious highlight multi-stick. Now I would venture to say that only maybe 1% to 2% of the time do I actually go onto the skin with a highlighter, especially like I did with the bronzer. But this one says it doesn't need much blending, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna go right up here. Oh, y'all, look at how pretty that is. And then just tap it out. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Oh, that's pretty. And it did apply so well, just straight onto the skin and then tapped out. It's because I believe it's got that jojoba and the squalene. It just blends in so well. I'm gonna put a little bit directly onto my eyelid. Tap it out that way just to give a little bit of brightness and shimmer there. It's really pretty because this is for cheeks, lips, and eyes. Oh my goodness, it gives it that like glossy eye look. I think this would also be a very good base for either other shadows or other highlights. If you wanted to, you know, put a powder highlight on top of that. I love putting creams under powders. That would be a really good base. A little bit above my lip because I love that. Oh, y'all, this is so pretty. It gives that like glass skin wet look. Put a little bit of lips on. This is the Persona Meditate E-Balm. So E-Balm and the color is Meditate. And it's their, surprise, surprise, nude shade. But when I do no makeup looks, I do like to wear something more like a balm or a lip gloss or something like that. I feel like if you put on a full-on lipstick, it kind of doesn't balance out with that no makeup look that you're going for. I'm gonna curl my lashes. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Lash Curler. When I'm doing a fresher look, I tend not to put mascara on my bottom lashes. However, I am gonna put a little bit of bronzer because it is definitely an odd day when I don't put something on my lower lash line. And this is just gonna give a little bit of a shadow to round out the look. Another thing I tend to not do a ton of is mascara primers. I know I am big on those and I use them 98% of the time underneath my mascara, but on days where I'm wanting to look a little bit fresher, I don't want my lashes to be as big and bold as I typically like them to be because again, I want it to balance out the look. I do always line my waterline. This is the Pixie Silky Endless Eye Pen in Black Noir. It can be a little nerve-wracking to get used to if you've never done it before, but I always suggest starting to try it at night, like right before you wash your face, because that way if it ends up getting all over the place, you're gonna wash your face anyways. It's not that big of a deal. But once you get used to it, after 4 or 5 times, you can do it not even looking, and it just makes a huge difference. I am testing out the new Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara from Rare Beauty. This is the mini one. So I'm gonna use that today, but really whatever mascara you like, you can use. I just, again, don't tend to put, oh, I just got it all over my eyelid. Don't tend to put a primer on so that they're not crazy. And it just gives like a fluffy lash look. But again, it's not too much because I didn't put any underneath and I didn't use a ton of primers. So that, in a very quick rundown, because if I were not talking through this, that would take me maybe 5 minutes to do, is a great example, in my opinion, of a no makeup look. And y'all, this highlighting balm is exactly what gives glass skin. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. And I'm telling you, when you get this and maybe swatch it on your hand, at first you feel like there's flecks in it, like noticeable glitter, but I think that's just the very top of it, because once you really get into it and put it on your face, you don't see that at all. It is just glossy. It's a glossy. It's like a lip gloss for your cheeks and your eyes and your lips. You can use it on your lips as well. So hopefully you enjoyed this fast, no makeup, fresh, glowy look. And definitely check out that discount code. I have it down in the description box. Take advantage of that, because I honestly, and y'all know I don't say anything I don't mean, have loved everything that I have tried from Persona. So check it out if you haven't. Thank you, Persona, for collaborating with me on this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Be sure and like and subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on any future videos. I hope you're all staying happy, healthy, safe, and sane, and that most of all, you go out and have a very blessed day.